So we're doing some standing and some seated ones, right? So this is going to give us a different vibe. So see, you get that little kick of light from behind you. So let's go. Let me just do a thing you want first. So shirt is popping. So I'm gonna take lights away. That's not you. No. Yeah, because it's white, it's brighter. So we take the light away a little bit from the shirt. So you'll see the difference with, so you see by moving the light further away, we've taken that brightness from the shirt. So that's a little trick there, T. So when you, the closer, like if you're shooting someone with white, because the light reflects off white, so the reason why we've got this little setup going on here is that this is obviously our main light. So the way light travels is it doesn't necessarily go that way, it goes 180 degrees, so it's still kind of hitting Nico like here. So that bit is still kind of like hitting him here. So the main bulk of the light is going there, but he's getting a residual spill. So it's not as bright, but because he's wearing white shirt, the white shirt would reflect the light anyway. So by bringing it slightly away, we negate some of that reflection. And then we're using this black side here, it's called negative fill. So this black, obviously, absorbs light. So it's gonna absorb some of that light. So this side of the face is gonna be a little bit darker. And because we want a little bit of separation from the actual background, we've got this in. And again, if we put a grid on that, it will give you the same effect. The reason why we've got this on here is it stops the light from traveling that way. So it focuses the light here. So what I basically want is the light, so if Nico turns, to hit his jawline, right? And give him a little bit of separation between his jawline and also his shoulder from the actual backdrop. Because we're gonna switch that, because backdrop is darker, it will stand out a little bit more. But we can switch it around. If we wanted to go with a darker background, you just basically move the light or just turn it off, you know what I mean? So that's what that gives us. And again, we're coming like at about 45-degree angle. So we're not going like directly on him, we're coming downwards. So it might fall down. So positioning is key. No, so the one in the back is on a lower setting. So this one is on 116, and I think this one's on 1.8. Yeah, so 1.8 and 160. Stop messing. 1.8 and 116 power. So this one is basically like at least a stop brighter than that one, if that makes sense. So because we don't want that one to overpower a shot. So this one's basically our main light. So this one's acting as our main light. That's just acting as a kicker. It's called a kicker light. And usually when because obviously I know what I'm technically doing. Usually when I do shoot, I will start by putting that light on first before I put this one on. So I'm happy with what that's doing before I put this one on, and then, well, we know what we're doing, so it's kind of like easier for me. But if I was to recommend it to someone using multiple lights, I'll always say start one light at a time. That way you've got control, so you know what each and every light is doing. Just draw a line that way. Also, what you could notice is me talking to Nico there. Obviously, he knows me and I know him pretty well. But by talking to him, I'm talking to him, you wait, you keep shooting through it. Because when we laugh, a smile goes and our eyes close and all of that stuff. It's when, as soon as they're relaxing, it's when the face is much more relaxed. So you just keep shooting as they're smiling. Yeah, lean into that one. So that arm, yeah, that's better. Good. So what I'm also looking for, so if you go to the front, you'll see when you go to the front, because he's wearing, so come to the front, because he's wearing thingy collar, see that gap there? I want that gap, because if he brings his hands too close, it'll make him look wider. So by bringing your hands away, you'll get a gap. I'm also looking at shapes, so triangular shapes. Yeah, you remember that talk, we talked about that triangle shape. So bring that down. My guy's hench, that's probably why, you know what I mean? He's just a hench guy. Right, hold that for me. Perfect, good. See how relaxed you are now, and that's the other thing as well you'll find start happening. The more you shoot, the more relaxed. Fire. Still, so the more relaxed you get.
come on.
Yeah, right? See how nice and calm and chill it feels there as well, right? You look at that triangle shape. So look from his first, right? But then the other leg, then arm do it. You still maintain it. So all we've done is flip in the opposite direction, but still got a triangle shape. So same thing again. But here's another one now. Now that he's come towards this side, what we could do is flip that to white. So now we're gonna get a bit of bounce from that light. Yeah, so that's gonna add a little bit more light because obviously he's turning himself away from the light. And then all we do then, make an adjustment to bring the light in a little bit. It's good when you have a light that has a modeling light on it, because it'll give you a rough indication of where the light is actually going to fall and how it's going to roughly look. So I can see it's going to light up here and then it's just drastically drop off there. But because we've got that kit coming in, we'll fill in that side a little bit anyway. So again, we'll go in and we'll take a guest shot. I always say guest shot slash test shot. So like literally by doing that, watch how we've changed from,
straight away you can notice the difference.
yeah, you see how it's bright. So we're gonna grab a couple of those, give that a little kick, turn that slightly away. Good. Hold up for me, Nico. Right, what you were doing just then. Give that a little smile. Good. Yeah. Keep like movement. Keep moving like you're pulling up your, like you're doing up your. Yeah. But then bring the eyes back towards me. Nice. Do the other one up as well. Good, man. Nice. And then where's that smile going? Like this. There we go. Hold that for me. Nice. Good. Chin down. Perfect, man. Good. Like that. Perfect.